Hey guys, Erin Wester here. Hot Mess Mom Vlog episode 24. So, yes, it's Tuesday night. This is when I usually do my live Hot Mess Mom Vlog. And tonight I wanted to talk about how far I've come in these past 5 months or so. Um, as lots of you know, I've struggled in many areas of my life. I've struggled with my business as a Beachbody coach. I've struggled with my work, finding a place that fit for me in the social work world. I've struggled with being a mom and a wife after losing my daughter, Victoria, 2.5 years ago. Um, I've had a lot of health struggles, lots of mental health struggles, depression, some physical issues. So I've had a lot of struggles. And when the new year started, I decided that this was going to be my year. This was going to be my year that I was going to find success personally, within myself, mentally. And I knew if I could find clarity in those areas, that it would lead on to finding more success with my business. And that has happened. Next month, it will be my 8-year anniversary as a Beachbody coach. Everybody could say, 8 years. Why aren't you a superstar diamond coach? Why aren't you a six-figure earner? Why aren't you in Millionaire Club? Well, that's because my journey is different than anyone else's journey. Everyone's journey is different. Everybody's going to get to a different place in their business at a different time. And for me, it's just taken a lot of rising and falling for me to find myself and find my voice. Because I feel like other times when I've had success in this business, I've been trying to be like somebody else, somebody that I think is successful, instead of just being me, instead of being unapologetically me, being open, honest, sharing my struggles. And I think that is what is leading me to have more success, to getting more clients, to really connecting with people. I'm never, ever going to be that coach that adds like 10, 20, 50, 100 people a month. That's just not me, because I know that I personally cannot work with that many people. I really try to add about 5 to 10 people a month, be it in one of my groups, my success groups, my challenge groups, or my coach boot camps. So I haven't signed a whole bunch of coaches lately, but that's because I've been trying to find myself. I've been trying to figure out what kind of coach I want to be, the kind of people I want on my tribe. So until I figured that out, I felt like I couldn't be recruiting the way that I should. So a bigger piece of all of this was not feeling confident in myself, because I was struggling with my own health and fitness journey. I have been the person that yo-yos a lot. Yes, I originally lost 75 pounds using Beachbody programs and Shakeology. Yes, I did. I did that from 2009 to 2011. I lost 75 pounds after my first pregnancy. I had him in 2006. It took me that long to figure out that I needed to make a change. But I gained about 25 of those 75 pounds back, because I let my health and fitness slip. And I was focusing on other things that weren't quite as important. So, after my second pregnancy, I had another 75 pounds to lose. I am currently 40 pounds away from my goal after my second pregnancy. It was a pregnancy with twins, so obviously my stomach is a lot more stretched out this time. But, this second time, it's been really, really hard. I'll lose a little bit, I'll plateau, I'll sabotage myself, and I know that is all here. It's in my mind. My second pregnancy, when my twin daughters were 12 days old, we lost Victoria. She had a heart attack when she was 6 days old. Most of you guys know that. She had a heart attack when she was 6 days old. And at 12 days old, at 10 days old, they determined that her brain stem was dead. But it took us some time to decide if we were going to prolong her life or turn the machine off. And ultimately, we decided to turn the machine off, because she would have just been a shell of what she was. And we didn't feel like that was fair to her. Hey, Tiffany. So yeah, that really derailed me a lot. My body had gone through a lot of changes. I ended up with a uterine infection about 2 months after my second C-section. So, I just had a lot of physical healing to do, mental healing as well from the loss of a child, which is literally the hardest thing I have ever gone through, harder than anything else I've ever dealt with. So there was a lot of healing I had to do, not only physically, but mentally. And that took a huge toll on my weight loss journey because I continued to self-sabotage because I would let my emotions take control of what I was doing. If I was happy, if I was sad, if I was rewarding myself, I would do it with food and alcohol and dessert and fast food and Starbucks like 4 days a week. But that was just what I did. I would sabotage. It's like I didn't want to be successful in my health and fitness journey. I didn't know if I just didn't want success as a coach. I didn't want the limelight anymore. I just don't know what was really going on with me. I did therapy. I did all these things to try to figure it out. But every time I would do great, I would lose 10 pounds. Then I would plateau and then I would eat and gain the weight back. And that is just what continued to happen for these 2.5 years. I tried everything. I tried paleo, I tried Whole30, I tried keto, I tried the 1-3-1 method, I tried time nutrition, I tried using the containers again, but none of it worked for me. So next week, I'm actually starting my journey with 80 Day Obsession again, along with the Today Show. And I'm really excited this time because I know that finally I have mental clarity, and that mental clarity has happened in probably the past 3 to 3.5 weeks, because I've been doing a program that finally focuses on the mindset, because I've not been able to find any other nutrition program, nutrition course, cookbook, book, health book that really focuses on the emotional eating aspect. I know there are books out there like The Hunger Fix, and there's other books like that I've read, but none of them specifically spoke to me like the 2B Mindset. I hate to name drop programs, but nothing has spoke to me like this program. So I'm starting another success group along with my round of 80 Day Obsession. So I'm going to have 2 different groups going on, one that's going to be fitness focused and one that's going to be nutrition focused for whatever people need. But for me, I need both. So the really cool thing about these 3 weeks that I've officially been doing the program is that in these 3 weeks, this is officially day 22 today. I've lost 9.4 pounds in 3 weeks. I know I'm coming up on that 10 pounds where that's the point where I plateau and eat and gain it all back. So the goal is not to do that, to prove that I can go longer than lose more than 10 pounds, because I had a big lofty goal when I started this 3 weeks ago that I was going to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. I think it's 100% absolutely doable to lose those 50 pounds. And I think by using 80 Day Obsession along with it, with a few tweaks, obviously, I'm going to be tweaking the nutrition to work for the program, is that I think I won't only lose the weight, but I will tone and finally get my ab. I probably won't have a six pack, but I do get ab lines when I do 80 Day Obsession, and my booty looks awesome. So I'm really excited because I know that I'm stronger. But the really funny thing for these past 3 weeks is I probably worked out 12 times in these 3 weeks. Yeah, I know, shameless. Because I do use fitness a lot as to curb my depression. Absolutely use it to curb my depression. But for some reason, by focusing this new way on eating, thanks, Tiffany. So by doing this new way of eating, it's just really opened me up to realizing how much nutrition really affects what we're doing. Because with my nutrition dialed in, I mean, I've lost a pound in a day at some times. And honestly, when I've lost the most weight are days that I didn't work out, which is really, really weird. I know. But I mean, this is all about being in a good place. If you're in a good place, if you're having success with weight loss, if you're having a success in one specific area of your life, it can lead to feeling better about other areas. So now that I finally have my eating and my nutrition under control, I feel like I'm free. I feel like there's no need to sabotage because I know what I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do to lose the weight. I know exactly what I need to do to be a good parent, to be a good wife, to be a good daughter, to be a good social worker. I know exactly what I need to do to be a good coach. I know how to truly connect with people and care more about the relationship and what somebody else needs than that sale that's on the other end. Because that's what I'm going to admit to you guys, because that's how I used to think of my conversations. Like, how fast can I get them to the sale? But that's not what this is about anymore. It's about making relationships with people. I'm talking to a whole lot of people on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram stories are pretty awesome. It's the same as this Instagram.com/thefitspiritualmom. That's how you can find me. And I just feel like I have real, genuine conversations over there. I've even connected with other coaches where I would usually been, oh, they're a coach, I'm not going to talk to them. But no, because we can lift each other up and talk to each other like normal human beings. And that's what this is about finding people out there that we are inspiring, that can help inspire us. And that is really what all of it should be about, is about how we can change somebody's life. And when someone's ready to join me on their journey, they'll reach out to me and say, hey, I'm ready. And that is the change that I've made in my business, is not to chase people, to really connect with people and find out if there's something that they need that I can help with. Because that's really what this is about, right? Helping each other, inspiring each other, motivating each other. And if we can all keep that positive mindset and look at it that way, life is just going to be so much easier. So being able to connect with people in a real level, people that are who I used to be, who I'm still working on not being, working on improving, moms who have lost a child, people who have experienced domestic violence, people who've been adopted or adopting children, people that have struggled with low self-esteem, people that, self-sabotage, have food addiction, anorexia, bulimia, whatever somebody has going on, just really being able to connect with this person and see how I can make their day better with something I post, or inspire them by posting somebody's transformation picture, inspire by posting my story, because I have lots of things that I've been through, and I love being able to share those things that I've been through and really showing people that there's something that's better out there. There is light at the end of the tunnel if you're going through hard things. Trust me, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You think you tried everything, you can't lose the weight, you can. You just need to find what's going to work for you. You've lost a child and you feel nobody understands you, that people just wonder why you're not over it already. People wonder why it's hard still 2.5 years later to go to the cemetery. Because for me, guys, it's really, really hard. Of course, I think, now I'm getting emotional. I think about her every single day. Of course I do. So it was only 2.5 years ago. But the one thing that's still so hard for me is to go to that cemetery, even though it's like 3 blocks from my house. Going there is the hardest thing. And, other people who have lost children, somebody's going to relate to that. How hard it is. Yeah, of course, obviously, I know she's gone. I know she's in a better place. I know these things, but still getting to that cemetery for me is hard. And, as you see, I still have struggles. I still have demons that I'm still working through. But if I can do this with a positive mindset and, share her memory in a way that honors her, that's what this is all about, right? um, sharing stories in true, honest, real fashion so people know, I get it. I've been there. I don't know exactly what you've been through, but I can relate. Because I can relate to a lot of struggles because I've been through a lot of struggles. Yeah, life is pretty fantastic right now. Not gonna lie. Work is great. My business is growing. I have fantastic friends. I have wonderful family. Um, we're involved in my son's activities. We've met fantastic people through those programs. Um, my daughter's daycare, everyone there is fantastic. And, it's just so hard sometimes to, look at all the great things you have when your mindset is negative. When you're struggling, you're gaining weight, when you're trying to lose, you are in despair. You just don't know what to do. You guys, I've been there. I felt like I was failing. Um, I felt like I was a failure as a coach. Absolutely, I felt that way because I feel when I'm not losing the weight that I'm not setting a good example. That how can I be telling people what to do to lose weight when I can't do it myself? But now that I've finally found a solution that works for me, obviously I'm going to scream it from the rooftop. Most of you I probably reach out to about it, and you're not interested. That's cool. You say you're not interested. We move on. It's fine. But it's worked so well for me. I just have to share what's working for me. And that's honestly, so it's not me trying to make money off you. It's not me trying to get you to buy something. It's just really wanting to give people a solution to whatever it is that's going on with them. Whatever someone's personal struggles is, that's what this is about. And that's what I love about this business is that I can connect with people, not only on a personal level, but I can talk to them about their health and fitness goals in a really conversational, non-confrontational way and really see what they have going on and what I can do to help. And that is why I've done this business for almost 8 years, and why even when I've majorly struggled and I've not really worked my business, why I stay, because it's the feelings that I've been having in these last few weeks of where I just want to share. I want to put abundance onto everybody, which is the most important thing, right? Being able to share my love and my passion for something and share what works for me, because hopefully it'll work for somebody else. Because I know not everything works for everybody, all those programs that I tried that didn't work for me, maybe it was just I wasn't in the right place at the time mentally. Maybe that was the problem. It's very possible. So I would never say anything negative about any other nutrition program. I would never. But, sometimes at specific times in our lives, there's just certain things that are not going to work for us. We're going to hit plateaus. We're going to, our body's going to figure what we're doing and it's just not going to work for us anymore. Or we're going to self-sabotage like I tend to do. So if you're an emotional eater, you guys get it. You know what self-sabotage is. If you have a food addiction, you know what self-sabotage is. My husband, he points out all the time, oh, you're getting up to that 10 pounds. This is the time where you're going to self-sabotage. Nope, not this time. Watch me surpass that 10 pounds, get to 12, get to 14, get to 16, get to 18, get to 20, all the way up to 50, because we lose 2 pounds at a time, guys, 2 pounds at a time. I guess that's really all I want to come on and say tonight is, if we can work on our mindset and we can work on getting that positive mindset inside of us, it's just going to make all areas of your life so much better. So I hope everybody has a great night. I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.